The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Levis will look to throw on the first play from scrimmage. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That is incomplete. This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the Eagles who got the win on the road, so now they look to finish off the sweep here in Philly. 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, here's Levis. That's into the hands of Worthy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 95 catches for him now on the year, and it's a first down.
Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Levis to throw it. And this is incomplete. The Eagles are 12 and 4 now on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Levis from the gun. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. You talk about this Washington defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now Charles is number 27 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Levis to throw once more. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Walker. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Back to throw, it's Levis. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. His 4th rushing touchdown on the year, his 5th overall. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Extra point try, good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Looking to put a drive together. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he is going to lose yardage here. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
3 and out. 4th down.
Crazy.
4th down, here's May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Diamond. Hand up. On, Mike 49.
Levis sets up to throw here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15.
Right front 4. Odd.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Like 24. 19. 22 Linda. Out on. And 24 Linda. Flag 18 green. Heroes down. Hey, mayday, mayday, mayday.
Levis. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Like 13. 19. 22 Rita. Diamond. 29's down. 22 Rita.
Here's Levis. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. And boy, Charles, it is no doubt a passing league. We get that, but did you ever think we would see someone pass for 7,000 yards in a season? He just went over that threshold.
Brandon, 7,000 yards means you've had a monster game each and every game of the year. If you throw for 350, that would hurt your average. That means you've made every throw, very few drops by your receivers. You've moved the ball effectively every time out.
Levis looking to throw. And this has caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And Xavier Worthy, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Eagles lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Gano the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, you good. Crazy.
They'll throw with May. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Eagles' 43-yard line.
Looking to throw, May. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. You look at this Eagle defense. They enter this one down to the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run That's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people. Put them on the ground.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use them, perfect time to get it done.
Crazy. Sir, what's up? Eddie, what's up?
Here's May. Firing quickly. The ball comes out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Washington.
On the give, this is their fullback. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
Brings up second and goal at the Eagles' 10-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they come up now, second and goal. A give to the fullback on the dive. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be third and goal now.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Here goes tonight.
In motion, Hill. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up fourth.
The 3-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up fourth and goal at the 3-yard line.
Yep, 45. Here we go.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. In motion, Hill. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm him for a loss shy of the goal line. The trick play does not pan out here on 4th and goal. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards they'll say, there's no...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DK Metcalf, 94 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Cano now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Commanders 0.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down.
The ball didn't work very well on that play. Defenders on 3rd and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way, you're able to diagnose the play and try and get to the point of attack. But when you're dealing with a fullback, it's hard to knock him backwards.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
It's a loss of 2.
And now they'll shift things around.
At the 30-yard line.
Crazy! Crazy!
Throwing here is May. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's May. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic. How this game's been going.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with May. He's got his target. That's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now a carry here for their fullback. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
From just shy of midfield, here's a second down and 6. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 3rd and 8.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
To the air, May. That is caught. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Washington.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Hey, what's up?
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
30, 32. Here goes up. Hey, what's up?
And they'll go with the ground attack here. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? They'll set up to throw. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Zaven Collins coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. In motion comes the tight end left. They're going on 4th down. May. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, Charles certainly circled that play, and we might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
Levis back to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Like 13.
Now Levis. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Levis out of the shotgun now. That's caught. It's Austin left side. Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle is going to leave him about a yard or so short. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. One final shot before the half. Here's Levis. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And they'll run it here. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And now an audible here into something else.
Great job, we're good.
In motion, Hill. And they'll go on the ground. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A gain of 14, 1st down, Commanders.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this is going to be a Commanders 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
That guy's going to want the football a whole lot more. I'd hate to be the offensive coordinator now because all he's going to say is, how come I'm not touching it more? Do you see me out there moving around, wiggling, and making it happen? Give me the ball, coach.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Past the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Ashton Jeanty, 42 yards. And the Commanders get a bit closer. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Commanders 7.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead. Gano for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
And it brings up third down.
Good fight, nasty. Crazy, crazy.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Working from the gun, here's Levis. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Touchdown, Eagles! Jahan Dotson, a touchdown on a kick return and now run through the air. And the Eagles are able to add on to that lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving. They're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up. Our eyes and attention are on the fullback. Big time carry, big yardage. But how about the guys up front, the offensive line? A lot of people think they may have to block it differently for the fullback to get big yardage. They really don't. Because he's big, strong, and powerful, a lot of times he makes his own way. They may not have to block as hard.
Jalen Petrie coming up to bring him down.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
What's that? Hey, come out with me. Get down here.
In motion, Hill. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he stopped immediately there. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
And it's 3rd down.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They'll set up a throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Bobby Wagner drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
Here goes that. Grace, hey, what's that?
They'll drop to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he's absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, it's May. Open man, right side. That's McConkey.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play there on the catch and run. 39 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line.
2nd and 6.
Hill going to go in motion right.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
In motion, Hill. And they'll run it here. Yeah, he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and
3 yards. It's now 4th down.
You're on the ball.
Hill going to go in motion right.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And they'll go on the ground. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
And that's why that position was created. Big, powerful, strong guy who can carry the ball and plow forward. That's exactly why you have him on the field.
3rd and 5.
In motion, Hill. And they'll go with a ground attack here. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
Over the middle and caught by McConkey.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. And they'll run it here. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Miller, the man in motion. And they'll go on the ground. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Ashton Jeanty with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Makes the score Eagles 42, Commanders 14.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Tracy, stand. Stand up.
Back to throw, it's Levis. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards that time. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all, but in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch your team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Walker is into the end zone for the Eagle touchdown. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Gano the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news there. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 30. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, what's that?
And they'll run it here. 20! And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And I want to give the big guy some credit because he deserves it, but where was the defense there? Because he's not a burner.
I think they fooled him big time by handing him the football. It's not normal for him to touch it very often on a running play. I think the defense was just ill-prepared for that eventuality.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
54, Mike 54. And 18. Hey, touch. 20 Rita. Hey, mayday, mayday, mayday.
Levis. Throw right side complete to Dotson.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Hold on, like that. 29 down, 22 Rita. 0 down, 30 down, 29 Rita. 22 Rita, 22 Rita, and 24 left. Hold on. Diamond, Tracy, Panda.
Levis sets up the throw here.
That is caught at the 7-yard line.
And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Like 0. Like 0. 19. Ready, go.
Levis looking to throw.
Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Mayday, mayday, mayday. Here we go.
Levis to throw it.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues.
They just continue to roll. And Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
Extra point try good by Gano. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And they'll go on the ground. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now 3rd down and 7.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Great job, we're good.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And some room to work. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington.
And how about that on 3rd down? So many different directions an offense can go. Throw it out wide to the receivers, get it to their speedy running back. They changed up everything and handed it to the fullback, and he surprised them all and picked up a 1st down.
Here goes tonight. Hey, what's up?
And they'll run it here. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Here goes tonight. Hey, what's that? You there.
And they'll go on the ground. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
And that was a good chunk of yardage picked up there. And big fella, sometimes he doesn't need a whole lot of space created. He can make his own way.
Here goes tonight.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. This is 2nd and 8.
Hey, let's punch it in here, baby. Hey, what's that? Hey, no, here. Right here.
And they'll run it here. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. And they'll go on the ground. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that? Yep, 45. Here we go.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he is going to be stopped here for no gain, and that is going to be the final play of this football game. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch.